Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is Love Apparent. In this video, we're showing us how I went about the cutting and sewing of this gown you saw on my thumbnail. So if this is what you're interested in, please stay tuned, like, share, comment on this video. Without wasting no time, let's get started. I'm going to be using this pattern paper for my marking. I've gone ahead to mark my shoulder line as my starting line, my chest line, my bust line, under bust, my half length, and the length of my top. I'll go ahead to mark it, making a straight line. I divide my shoulder by 2 and mark. On my chest line, I insert my shoulder divided by 2. I mark the line. On my shoulder, I mark my bust point and I connect the lines. So let me go ahead and label my marking. My bust by 4 and mark plus my seam allowance. I divide my under bust by 4 and mark plus my seam allowance. I divide my half length by 4 and mark plus my seam allowance. I'll go ahead to get my midpoint. I divide my shoulder by 2. I came in with half an inch. With my French curve, I curve it, connecting it to my armhole. I'll go ahead to connect my lines. So I'll go ahead and connect my lines. At my half length, I came down with 3 inches and make a V line connecting to the length of the gown. The neck, I came in with 2 inches. I came down with 2.5 inches. Because I want the neck to be well relaxed on her neck, I mark 1 inches for my shoulder slope. Here, I will go ahead to cut off my front pattern. I've gone ahead to mark for my back, here my shoulder, my half length, my length of the top, and my chest line. Here is my zipper allowance. I will divide my shoulder by 2 and mark. On my chest line, I insert my shoulder divided by 2. I will make a straight line connecting it. So I divide my bust by 4 and mark plus my seam allowance. I divide my length by 4 and mark plus my seam allowance. On my shoulder, I will mark to get my midpoint. I came in with half an inch. I curve it with my French curve. I'll go ahead and connect my bodice. From my half length, I came down with 3 inches again and make a V line connecting it to the length of my gown. As you can see here, I came in with 2 inches for my neck depth. I came down with 1.5 for my neck width. I came out with 1 inches for my shoulder slope. On my half length, I minus half an inch from my zipper allowance. I don't want this top to be bulging at the back of it, so I'll go ahead to cut it off. So here is my back pattern, front pattern. With this pattern, I'll go ahead to cut it on my net. Mind you, I've already added my allowance on the pattern, so I'll just cut it the way it is on my net, just as you can see me cutting. After cutting, I cut both. I cut back and I cut front. Cut for my sleeve. My sleeve has a flare at the tip, so I'll just cut from where the flare will start. After cutting for my sleeve, I went ahead to notch it, the middle point. So for my material, I'll go ahead to minus my half length, because starting from the half length, I'll cut it off. The material, I'll just go over to my machine and gather it. So for the sleeve, for your flare sleeve, just fold as if you are folding for peplon and mark the length of it. That is it. And join everything plus my zipper allowance. See it, I've also attached material. This is my flare sleeve, and here is the outcome of our dress. This is the back and the front. So please, if you find this video helpful, you can like, share, comment, and if you have any question, you can ask on the comment section. Thank you for watching. I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you very much.